you didn't see on the graphic, shortest reach among active welterweights in the UFC for AJ Fletcher, just 67 inches. Brian Battle, long and rangy, entered the UFC as a middleweight for his first 2 fights, and it's how he won the Ultimate Fighter. He's down to 170. Heavy leg kick for Fletcher to start.
Heavy leg kick. 10-inch reach advantage for Battle. I mean, that's a lot. It really is. And I'm saying on the walk, what we're starting to see now is Brian Battle fulfilling his potential. I mean, ever since the Ultimate Fighter, which he won, he's looked great. He's been a solid prospect. Last time out, 14-second victory over Gabe Green, which was just 14 seconds of non-stop violent action. But he said it's validation for all the work that I'm putting in. I'm starting to believe in myself. He feels he can win this fight on the ground, on the feet with his natural ability, with the reach advantage. Keep an eye on Brian Battle. I mean, listen, AJ Fletcher is, you know, he's capable of some great things. Had a big win over Temba Garimbo in his last outing. But you see the composure and how calm Brian Battle is. Really starting to, you know, settle in as a mixed martial artist. Settle in all you want, though. You don't want to take too many more of those leg kicks.
Nope.
You got magic, you got magic. Establish the range, good. Go up in the air a little bit with your hands. You don't have to hit. Put a little magic, put a little magic. Find your way. Set it up, set it up. Beautiful.
And Brian Battle starting to get some credit as the betting favorite in this one. That's what a 14-second knockout would do, but regularly underestimated, dating back to the fact that he was the last pick for Team Volkanovski on his season of the Ultimate Fighter. Made his way through the show, finished Andre Petroski.
And interestingly enough, so far we haven't really seen Brian throw any punches. It's just all been kicks.
I love that because when you think of how tall he is, those legs of his are literally a jab to the body, the way he's throwing them. You're just keeping the range at your range. When you teep that kick to the body, it's a jab. It's like throwing the lead jab.
That's a nice attempt by AJ Fletcher. And he's probably waiting for some punches from Brian. Reason I say that is because obviously being the shorter guy, he's got to get on the inside. Wait for Brian to throw, and as he's bringing the arms back to the chin, that's when you step in, you take your head off the center line, use the feet to close the distance, bang, 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 2-3 punches, and go to work.
What I love about Brian Battle, that what he's doing here is he's not following up that teep kick because he's landing the jab with the legs. So then if you lean into a shorter guy, now you're leading over your legs. He's just keeping the teep out there and hoping AJ runs into his hands. He just stands his ground and throws the teep. Now when AJ comes in, he'll connect the hands right there. But before that, don't throw your teep and then connect the hands because you're going to the shorter fighter. Bring the shorter fighter to you. And that's what Brian Battle's doing so well right now.
AJ found the left hook there. Those teeps, though, the front kicks to the stomach, they are nice.
I mean,
see the redness.
Yeah, I was just going to say, look at the damage starting to mount on the
to be fair,
section.
The skin tone of AJ Fletcher,
doesn't help him.
A fly could land on him, and you would see a mark.
AJ the Ghost. I mean,
AJ the Ghost Fletcher. Is that his nickname?
That's his nickname.
Oh, is he really? How did I not know that?
He is also very elusive. I mean, the stance switch of Fletcher makes him a little taller. It's hard to find the timing, the rhythm. That's another reason why I think you're not seeing a lot of hands out of Battle, just that teep kick. It's safer at the range and the stance switch and the speed of AJ. Just throw that teep out there, just touch him, and then find him with the hands after.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
AJ's getting through. He's landing some shots. He's landed a lot of heavy kicks of his own. When he's choosing to throw, he's landing. There's been a couple of significant blows that have found the chin of Brian Battle. See Brian now closing the distance, giving AJ less room to maneuver. There's a lot of pop on those shots from Fletcher as well, and notice they're all hooks, power shots.
Fletcher working under Mark Montoya. This is the first fight after moving to Denver and working with the team at Factory X over the last few months.
Hey, your Raylu is already there.
Would have been large if he could have scored the takedown in the final minute of the first round. Instead, they back up to the fence and work along the clinch. Oh! Heavy elbow from Fletcher, buckled the knees of Battle.
Massive elbow.
In the pocket is where AJ Fletcher will have his success always. Because he's a shorter man, you got to get inside. That's where he's going to be able to land the big shots.
And perhaps that will swing the round in the favor of AJ Fletcher after it was close throughout.
Without question, Brendan. Without question.
Round 2 coming up.
Probably leading this fight.
And that's what Tom Ziegler in the corner of Brian Battle acknowledged. He probably stole that first round with that big shot. They said, don't let him lull you to sleep. Trust what we worked on. It's going to be there.
Well, talking about lulling to sleep, we saw Brian Battle very composed, very calm and in control. Maybe now we're going to see a sense of urgency.
Yep,
maybe now start to go on the attack and be mean.
Already turning up the volume through the first 30 seconds of round 2.
AJ's a powerful guy, though. That elbow, some of the punches, and he landed hard kicks as well in round 1.
Yeah, the more pressure you see from Brian Battle, the more of this you're going to see out of AJ Fletcher. The more you see the taller guy pressure, he's going to shoot, he's going to clinch, he's got to stay in the pocket. You can't have the taller man also pressuring. That's nice tactics by Fletcher to know that he's got to be here.
In 2 weeks, unbeaten in his last 12 fights, Grant Dawson rides this fight with a ton of momentum. But there's a king waiting to stop the streak. 46-fight veteran, the popular Bobby King Green. UFC off next week, but back with UFC Fight Night Dawson versus Green on ESPN Plus coming up October 7th. Battle working the body, this time from in close with knees after a lot of teep kicks through the first 5 minutes. And they're getting through here.
Yeah, those are great knees from Battle here.
Watch your head position. Hey. 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 I like it. Stay busy, stay busy. Hey. Stay busy, don't have an answer. Let's go.
Yeah, AJ's going to get off the fence here. They're not the biggest blows, but Brian Battle is winning this battle. Pardon the phrasing. So AJ's going to use that left underhook that he had a second ago. Use it to turn Brian off the fence, and vice versa. You go one way, go the other.
This coach's cam is brought to you by Cuervo. Hey, Mark Montoya in the corner of Fletcher.
Echo!
Obviously some code words from Mark Montoya.
Oh, hey, stay on it. Hey, use it to get out. Hey, use it to get out. Use it to create space.
And he'll use that to get his legs back.
Use the butterfly hook if you need it.
Yep, scramble back, scramble back. He's almost up. He's going to post on that right hand. Too late, he's down. Oh, submission attempt here.
Ooh.
Potential for a Kimura, straight arm lock.
Hey, he's going to be a little strong for that one, last arms. Get your left arm back. Bring your arm to the head and then good half position. Frame it under.
All right, settles into top half guard this battle with under 2 minutes to go in the second round.
Brian Battle's corner saying, don't try for a Kimura on those little arms. He has the shortest reach in the entire division.
Keep this underhook. Keep this underhook. And stay busy with that left hand. Keep this underhook. Stay busy with that left hand.
Big response so far in round 2 for Battle.
Yeah, a big response. So Fletcher's going to change something. He's got to get back to his feet. He's going to work. He's going to use that right elbow, try and pull back to full guard, pull his right leg through, get the full guard, push on the head, make some separation, try and hit a sweep. He's a little bit too content right now to lie here. I know, of course, a lot of that's to do with the pressure and the technique of Brian Battle. But he's giving this round up.
I think you're right, Bisbee. I think he's kind of taken this off, to be honest, AJ Fletcher. Like, he's got more, I think he has more in him than these movements. He's just kind of staying content in these positions. And you'll give a round up like this to Brian Battle if you're not careful.
Oh, now Battle tried to fish that right arm underneath. He's on the back now, both hooks in.
Yeah.
Right arm coming under.
That's it.
And it's getting close.
That is deep.
He's got 30 seconds. Fletcher does not want to tap, but he has no choice. Brian the Butcher, another stoppage victory. And this welterweight is starting to heat up. back-to-back victories in 2023 for Brian Battle.
Cannot accept these positions in these fights. As you saw, AJ Fletcher took that bottom position, and instead of scrambling and having urgency to get up like he was on fire on the floor, he stayed down here. And right now, Brian Battle took advantage of the position. You see him here, he throws the hooks in. Jiu-Jitsu 101, start threatening the choke once you got the hooks, and having that long frame, I mean, the leverage that he must have here. Once he gets it locked in here, that's all she wrote. That thing is sunk in, and we're on a timer at this point. And AJ Fletcher ran out of time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rear naked choke submission comes officially. 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Your winner, Brian the Butcher Battle!